is FISA and what does it have to do with your safety and why is Congress debating it? Geek out with me. FISA is the Foreign Intelligence Surveillance Act, and basically, it allows the US to spy on foreigners who pose a threat to us. It was originally created in 1978, in the aftermath of Watergate and controversies like the surveillance of anti-war protesters and Martin Luther King. The goal of FISA was to set rules and procedures for gathering foreign intelligence through electronic surveillance, physical searches, and other means. And it was amended a few times after 9/11 to support our counterterrorism needs. Congress needs to reauthorize parts of this bill by Friday, April 19th, or those parts expire. Most importantly is Section 702 of the bill, which allows the government to collect electronic communications of non-American citizens based outside the United States, and to do so without a warrant. And this has become controversial because doing this kind of surveillance means that our government occasionally ends up collecting data on American citizens who are in contact with those foreigners being spied on. And the critics range. When the House voted to reauthorize the bill last week, former President Donald Trump pushed Republicans to vote against it because he said FISA was used to spy on his campaign. The bill ultimately passed, and the fact on Trump's claim is that the FBI had gotten a warrant to surveil a Trump campaign aide named Carter Page, but the application for that warrant omitted key information like why the FBI wanted to surveil him. On the other side of the aisle, the American Civil Liberties Union also doesn't like this bill because they believe it should require a warrant when Americans will be included in this intelligence collection. But the intelligence community says that requiring a warrant would end up impeding efforts to fight terrorism. FBI Director Christopher Wray said it would blind ourselves to intelligence in our holdings. And what he means in normal speak is that if you lose or limit Section 702 of this bill, you wouldn't be able to access valuable intelligence that you already have. And that intelligence is used to prevent and crack down on a whole host of bad activity you don't want. It prevents terrorist attacks here, it cracks down on fentanyl being imported here, it helps identify foreign intelligence officers who try to recruit spies here, it catches authoritarian regimes when they try to repress or intimidate people here, it helps prevent criminals and other governments from hacking our critical infrastructure and military technology, it helps prevent ransomware attacks. You get the idea, I could go on. And at a time when Russia, China, Iran, North Korea, and anonymous teenagers around the world are looking to create havoc here, we're gonna make it easier for them to do that? Oh, no, I don't think so. Just to highlight to you how not good a time it would be to not authorize this bill, in December, the FBI director said that he has, quote, never seen a time where all the threats, or so many of the threats, are all elevated all at exactly the same time. And a lot of that is because of the Israel-Hamas conflict. Having been on the other side of government, I can tell you that this legislation 100% is what keeps the United States one step ahead of all the foreign criminals out to get us. And intelligence officers are not interested in your phone call to someone where you may have bitched about your mother. And so my hope is that the Senate reauthorizes this thing as it is and on time.